Jose. I'm Tommy Ryan, and joined tonight by Mount Carmel area Hall of Famer and icon, Jose Gonzalo. Jose, good to have you with us.
Well, thanks, Tom. It felt good to get the call, and you realize you got the JV team in tonight, but I'm just glad to be with you once again. It was always fun.
Listen, you're anything but JV, my friend. And speaking of my broadcast partner, Anna Ditchu, we want to wish her a happy birthday.
Yes, sir. She's probably 25 or 26
25
by now,
or
right?
26, and certainly, as you remember, a three-sport star here, golf, basketball, and track. She's in the 1,000-point club, 1,246.
Also inducted into the Ed Romance chapter last year, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
Good, certainly deserving.
Good.
And now an excellent track coach who has been successful all the time.
2 state champions, plus district champions, and yes, an outstanding coach. And certainly we hope she has an enjoyable evening with her family tonight. But we're looking at a game that certainly Mount Carmel area has to have if they want to get into the district.
You're right, Tom. Although I think the way the district looks right now, they might not have to have a 500 record.
Okay.
I'm not positive about that, but we're looking at seeding. And obviously that's not going to be real good because it looks like Southern will get that top seed in AA. We've lucked out this year going down to AA. And we thought all along that we could possibly come down to Southern and Mount Carmel in a championship game, and I still feel that way. The seeding could change things where we could end up meeting them first, depending on where we are, or meeting them in a semi or whatever. So a lot depends on our improvement the next 4 or 5 games.
Well, I think you would find it pretty tough to argue the fact that they are probably the best 2 AA teams right now. And as you pointed out, the ideal situation would be in a district final, but we have to wait and see how everything shakes out here. And we've got about 6, 7 games to go. So they're all important, certainly. And Bloomsburg coming in here tonight with a record of 5 and 10. You know, it's not a club you can give up on. 10 days ago, they were trailing Lourdes 27-12 at halftime, came back and won the game. And I talked to Mike Lambert, who, by the way, we could congratulate on his 700th win. But he said all the years he's coaching, he never led by 15 and lost a game.
Wow, so, after 700 wins in 900 games, give or take?
I think he's over 1,000 games.
Is he really?
But he said it never happened before. And I said, what's going on? He said, I wish I know. So we're going to get ready now for the introduction of the starting lineups. The voice you hear in the background is that of Mount Carmel Area Athletic Director Greg Sakavich. And tonight our national anthem will be sung by Mount Carmel Area seniors Samantha Dare and Danielle Hooper. Not a bad crowd on hand here for a Friday night, a cold Friday night. And we want to say hello to people all across the world as this one is going live on YouTube. And we are happy to be part of that broadcast. We'll now stand for the playing of our national anthem and a moment of silence for all of those who can't be with us and all the veterans, of course, who served then and now, and also for those who gave their life in service of their country.
Place the flag located in the south end of the gymnasium as we honor our country as senior vocalists Danielle Hooper and Samantha Dare proudly and with red tornado pride sing our national anthem.
about set to go here. Greg Sakavich will introduce the starting lineups for the Mount Carmel area Lady Tornadoes and the Bloomsburg area Panthers.
Our friends from Bloomsburg, the Panthers. Wearing number 1, a senior, Gabrielle Whitman. Wearing number 2, a sophomore, Paige Temple. Wearing number 12, a sophomore, Riley Klinger. Wearing number 15, a sophomore, Kelsey Wyndham. And rounding out Bloomsburg's lineup, wearing number 4, a junior, Kaylee Zettner. Bloomsburg is coached by Todd Morozic, assisted by Natalie Whitman and Emily DeWick. And now, your starting lineup for your Lady Red Tornadoes. Wearing number 4, a sophomore, Lauren Ayers. Wearing number 12, a sophomore, Caroline Fletcher. Wearing number 15, a sophomore, Lauren Shedleski. Wearing number 20, a junior, Baruch Bonini. And rounding out the Tornado lineup, number 32, a sophomore, Danny Ray Reno. The Red Tornadoes are coached by head coach Lisa Brano, assisted by Gary Spears and Joe Verano. All spectators are reminded that parking on any part of the upper level of the high school campus is prohibited unless your vehicle has a handicap license plate or placard. Also, smoking on school grounds is prohibited. Violators of either of these infractions are subject to prosecution. A reminder that the lavatories are located at the end of the ramp in the gym lobby. Also, please visit our concession stand located in the lobby, ran by our girls basketball boosters. On behalf of the Lady Red Tornadoes and Lady Panthers, thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game.
You know, every time Greg finishes up, I feel like I want to run out and buy war bonds.
You're right. And he says this thing every game, but it looks like he has it written down.
Yeah, well.
Tommy, I think this might be the youngest team we've played all year that's similar in age to us, all the underclassmen.
Yeah, a lot of younger classmen. You know, what this will come down to, if Bloomsburg wants to hang around, they got to do something with Danny Ray Reno.
Yeah, which nobody's been able to do so far.
Nope. Ayers over on the left side to Bernini. Bernini looking for room down the lane, throws it up, and she'll draw a foul. So Brooklyn Bernini will go to the line to shoot 2 in the opening moments. It is Reno, Shedleski, Bernini, Ayers, and Fletcher for Mount Carmel area. It is Whitman, Temple, Hull, Zentor, and Wyndham for the Lady Panthers. First one's good. She'll get another.
Tom, you know, looking over stats coming into this game, I thought one of the things that we haven't done well so far was drive the lane and get to the foul line. I think this is Brooks' only 15th or 16th or 17th shot from the line this year.
All right, she makes 1 out of 2. Opening moments, Tom Ryan, Jose Gonzalo. This is Wyndham down the lane, not good. Shedleski to Ayers. And looking at his zone, I do believe. Yep.
Yep. No, more like a matchup. Look,
well,
or
I think they might be. We'll get a better look at this. This is Shedleski down the lane. Ayers brings it out.
Yeah, they're man
It's a
on
box
Reno.
and one. No, it's a box and one. Wyndham is going to try to play Reno. It's a box and one. Sometimes you guess wrong. So he didn't get any help from his trail official. This is Wyndham down the lane. Drops it inside. They kick it out to Whitman. In low to Zenter. She spins, loses it, but Whitman gets it back, has it rejected. Ayers will bring it up. Ayers. Whitman in front of Reno right now. Left side, Bernini.
She's getting doubled as close as they can.
Well, you know, yes, and we talked about this, and I'll mention it in a minute. what Avon Grove did to stop the great Tommy McMillan. Fletcher on a baseline, kicks it out. Lob inside, stolen. Coming out of there with the basketball is Zentner. Or Klinger. Gets it over to Klinger, looking. Top of the key, around the horn they go. High post. Wyndham over in a corner, firing is Temple, not good. Rebound to Renault, coming the other way. Shedleski pulls out on the left side. Bernini in low to Fletcher, knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play right there by Kaylee Zentner to keep it out of the hands of Fletcher. Let's see what they run here. See if they could get a bucket off this out of bounds. Ayers puts it in play. They get it to Renault. Fletcher off her hands, out of bounds. It'll be Bloomsburg area basketball. 5:38 left to go, opening quarter. 1-0 Mount Carmel area. Here's the press. This has been one of their best weapons all year, Jose, is the effectiveness of this press. Now they get it into Wyndham. She's going hard to the hole. Lays it up, not good. Rebound knocked around, and Ayers out of there. Ayers quickly into the front court. Ayers looking, gets it out front. Wyndham is following Renault wherever she goes. So let's see what effect this is going to have on his Mount Carmel offense overall. There's the lob inside. Stolen. And we get a carry, which isn't something you see called every day. Inbounds, Mount Carmel area, 4:56 to go, opening quarter. Ayers will put it in. Renault. Jump ball, it'll be Bloomsburg basketball. Temple will bring it up. There's a long lead ahead to Klinger. She leans in, probably got fouled, didn't get the call. Coming out of there, Bloomsburg with the basketball. Now we get a call, and that call is going to go on Shedleski. Lauren Shedleski, her first, and the team's first. Let's see if they can get something off the out of bounds here. Barely beat the 5-second clock. Whitman turns it over. Fletcher lays it up, not good. Rebound pulled down by Whitman. Long lead, stolen beautifully by Ayers. Now we're going the other way. Ayers, step over, throws it up, not good. Gonna be Mount Carmel area basketball. Well, if this was a painting, it wouldn't be a Rembrandt, I'll tell you that.
It's not an offensive
masterpiece,
boy. That's for sure.
Man. Shedleski, long three, not good. Renault spins in, 3-0. 4 minutes to go. Here's the press. They head to Whitman, or Winberg, down the lane, lays it up, no, and she draws the foul. Many years ago, the great Tommy McMillan at Mansfield, they lost, won the state title his junior year, lost his senior year to Avon Grove. They had 2 6'5" kids. They put one in front of Tommy McMillan and one behind them. And they managed to go on to beat Mansfield and eventually win the state championship.
Wow.
First teams up is good. The 2 6'5" guys were twins, and as time went on, one became the mayor of Avon Grove and the other was the head of the maintenance department for the school district. They still live in Avon Grove. 3-1. Let's see if Wyndham can make the second. She does. Looks like she's a player, Jose.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like she's a player. 3:40 to go, first quarter. 3-2. Ayers brings it up. Fletcher. Bernini. Still Bernini. Penetrates, kicks it off in a corner. Shedleski, nice move. Can't get it home. Coming the other way. This is Temple. Ball's on the deck. Coming out of there is Ayers. Bernini. Temple. Long lead. Oh, nice. Hull could not get it down. Now we're going the other way. Frenetic pace here, which I don't think is benefiting either team at this point, and Ayers brings it out. Bernini to Fletcher. Fletcher still in control. Ayers in the corner. Lisa Verano takes a timeout. So 2:44 left to go in the opening quarter. Mount Carmel area 3, Bloomsburg 2. Stay with us. We are back, 2:44 to go in the first quarter, and Jose, this Bloomsburg defense has taken Mount Carmel out of their normal routine.
Yes, they have so far, because what we'd like to do is get the ball down inside to Danny Ray Reno. We have been unable to do that because of the type defense they're playing with number 15, Wyndham.
Yep. It's a box and one, and anytime she got a nice move right there by Shedleski to get a bucket, and every time she gets the ball, somebody will drop off, and they'll double team her. So 5-2, and here's a unforced error as Temple threw it away with 2:27 to go opening quarter. And Lauren Ayers will walk it up. Looking inside, Shedleski spins, can't get it. Fletcher with the board, throws it up, not good. Reno got it. 7-2. This is Temple. Long lead to Klinger. Yeah, stepped on the end line. It will be Mount Carmel area basketball. Got a substitution now for Mount Carmel area as Maggie McCracken comes in. At least we think it's Maggie. It could be Molly.
It could be, but number 25 says Maggie.
Anna Ditchy said she can't tell them apart.
Well, I'm going to give you a little secret. Check out the ponytail and how high it is on the back of the head.
Brother, you talk about, you do a background in detective work to get it in
the
low.
look.
Yep, and that's what they want. Yep. So all of a sudden it's 9-2, and now Bloomsburg will take a timeout. And we will keep it here and tell you that a lot going on with the football banquet coming up.
Yeah, coming up Sunday, Tommy. It's the 100th anniversary banquet. Mount Carmel Rotary for 100 years have been honoring the Mount Carmel area football team, and we're really happy to say that we have the Diminick brothers as our speakers this year. And I printed out a little list for you to see, and you can see some of the people we've had over the years. But times have changed. We can't afford to get speakers like that. They have agents, they have money,
Sure.
They have requirements. And when that stopped, we decided to start bringing greats back.
Good idea.
And you know what? I think it's worked out really well. They've sat out there where our players have sat. They get what Mount Carmel football is about, so I think it's worked out really well.
4 out of 5 years in the 60s. NFL Hall of Famers, Chuck Bednarik, Jim Brown, Tommy McDonald, and Jim Ringo. Not too shabby.
Not bad, huh?
All right, Temple brings it up. Minute and a half to go. They trail by 7 to the Lady Panthers. Zentner back out front, Temple. High post to Wyndham. Back around they go. Corner, Klinger. Inside, double teamed is Wyndham. She gets it out. Temple fires for 3. Nice rotation, and she got it, and it's 9-5. So the left-hander knocks it down as we approach the 1 minute mark. McCracken. Bernini to Ayers. Inside low to Shedleski. Stolen. And Temple will bring it up. Paige Temple, a sophomore. Got a foul. That foul is going to go on Mount Carmel area's Maggie McCracken. Under a minute to go. And putting it in play will be Hull. Ellen Hull gets it in to Temple. They go in low. Temple has it rejected by Reno. They get it to Bernini. Bernini will bring it up. 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Ayers. Bernini. McCracken fires. Got it. Molly from downtown. Downtown Molly. And it's 11-5. And that's the shot they have to take.
Absolutely. That's probably why she was inserted with those instructions. What do you think, Coach?
I would think. My philosophy always was if I'm open, I'm shooting it. Klinger fires. Not good. Rebound. You got a jump ball, and it'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. 6 seconds to go. I can't believe that they're not picking them up. They're going to get the ball to midcourt at least. Look at this. Ayers. Got a foul right before the buzzer. No way that should happen, and that's what Coach is upset about. And Reno will go to the line to shoot too.
With no time on the clock.
No time on the clock. Amazing. 6 seconds, they didn't pick them up, and then let them get to the basket and get 2 shots. Wow. That's why broadcasting is more fun than coaching. That kind of stuff will keep you awake all night. Let's see what Reno can do here. In again, out again. Finnegan, she'll get one more.
Danny Ray, around a 50% shooter so far, but I've been, well, let's see what she does here.
50%? All right, end of the quarter. Mount Carmel area 12, Bloomsburg 5. Back after this. Second quarter action about to begin. The homestanding Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel area have 12, and the visiting Bloomsburg area Panthers have 5.
Tommy Reno with 7 in that first quarter to get her off the good start, even with that defense we talked about.
That's what I was just going to say that they've defended her pretty well, but she gets those put-back baskets.
Yeah, she does.
And usually in close and usually makes them. This is Klinger, missed the layup, ran over the board. Ayers will bring it across. Bernini. McCracken firing. Nice play on the inside by Lauren Shedleski. Nobody put a body on her, and she knocks it down. It's 14-5. Temple tries to go inside, stolen. Give the deflection to Reno. And here comes Ayers. Because she missed the last one, she was hesitant to take this one, and she was
thought
open.
About it.
Probably should have shot it. But she's a sophomore.
But she saw Shedleski calling for the ball because she's got her confidence going right now, and I think she had gave in to the upperclassmen here.
It's usually the way it works. All right, this is Whitman. Looking, kicks it back out. Wyndham. Firing is Hull, not going to get there. Rebound to Bernini, quickly over to Ayers. Lead is 9. Ayers in control. Gets a screen, nothing there. Kicks it out, McCracken. Foul line jumper blocked. Ball's loose. Got a travel. Bloomsburg basketball. Good effort by Reno as Fletcher comes back in and Brooklyn Bernini comes out. .6:43 left to go in the first half. And now they will get it to Temple. She'll bring it up. Man-to-man defense.
Looks like man, yeah.
Yep, man-to-man now for the Lady Tornadoes. Wyndham looking. Shedleski with her. Now they're back into his zone. Long three by Temple, not good. Knocked around. Renault. Coming out of there is Ayers. Oh, a nice look inside. Fletcher puts it up and in. Nice pass from Lauren Ayers, and Bloomsburg is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here. All of a sudden now, Mount Carmel's starting to click a little bit.
Well, we got a running game going. We're at it at half-court after, and I think it's what we do best. And you alluded a little bit earlier to defense, and I think that's what Lisa's been stressing most of the year, to get us better defensively. And I think they have gotten better defensively when they gave up 60 or 70 to Dunmore in that first game, and then we gave up 60 or 50 the next game. And I think other than Loyalsock, I don't think anybody's gone over that 50 mark.
I don't think anybody in the district can beat Loyalsock. I think they're 3A, but I don't see anybody coming near them now. How far they'll go after that's another story.
They're really balanced, though, too.
Very well, and deep. They're playing 8, 9 people.
You know, we talked about Bloom and beating Lourdes. They also played Loyalsock pretty tough. I think it was only a 20-point game earlier in the season. So they're not a bad basketball team at 5 and 10.
This is Temple, and she threw it, or Whitman, and she threw it away. Boy, Dunmore's loaded. Talk about them. Wow.
Year after year after year.
You know what? Same thing in football.
Yeah, they've been solid, haven't they?
And it's a small community, but year in and year out, there's a turnover.
Good idea, but
year in, year out, Dunmore has had great athletes. Just amazing to me. And Jack.
Well, the most famous of whom right now is who?
Well, the guy that's the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals.
Tommy, I believe that he was on the team in 1973 when we beat Dunmore down here 15-6.
That was before I was born.
Well, I know it. I'm just trying to instruct you a little bit.
And I appreciate your gems of wisdom. You know what I think is amazing? And talked to Dr. Phil Manny about this. Jack Hensis was the coach when Shamokin beat Dunmore in 75.
1975, the day my son Joel was born.
There you
December
go.
6th.
Surprised you didn't name him Phil. down the lane in scoring is Riley Klinger, and it's 16-7. Henges, you know, they talk about Jimmy Roth breaking the record for most wins, but he's got to catch Hensies first.
Yes.
In line low to Renault. Renault in trouble now, kicks it out to McCracken, looking for room, gets it back out, Ayers. Looking for room, there's Fletcher. Fletcher, nowhere to go, forces it up, knocked around, who's got it? McCracken. Oh, boy. Shedleski into Renault, not good. Shedleski follows up and gets the bucket. 18-7, frenetic to say the least. 4:40 to go, first half. They get it out front to Hull. In the corner, looking around. Oh, wide open, can't make the catch is Whitman, and it'll be Mount Carmel basketball. Coming in now is Kaylee Zentner and Paige Temple. And coming out of there is Hull, and somebody else has to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got 6. Somebody took a timeout. We'll keep it here. 30-second timeout. Also coming out of the game is Kinder Loff, who was in there, a sophomore for Bloomsburg. 4:36 left to go here in the first half. No rhythm or flow to the game.
Not so far.
Yeah, it's kind of herky-jerky.
Well, if you look, the lineups haven't been consistent either, and I think that might have something to do with it, where we saw McCracken playing an awful lot in the first quarter, second quarter. I don't think she's done a whole lot of playing earlier this year. We had Bernini on a bench, and we had Fletcher out and then back in again. So I think Lisa trying to get people playing time, quality minutes, and it does lead to a little bit of helter-skelter.
Also looking for somebody to put it in from the perimeter, which would help, of course, the inside game. But we go from here. All right, it is Ayers, Bernini, Fletcher, Renault, and there's a foul. And the fifth starter in there is Mia Farrell, Mia Chapman.
Mia Farrell?
That's how I remember it. That's how I remember it.
Luckily, half the people listening to this broadcast will have no idea who you're talking about.
They also don't know that Mia Farrow's mother, Maureen O'Sullivan,
you used to know.
Was Johnny Weissmuller's Jane in the first Tarzan movies. First one's up and good. Fletcher will get another as Ellen Hull comes back in for Bloomsburg. 4:21 left to go, 19-7. Fletcher, a junior.
A sophomore.
Sophomore? Got it. That's right, Bernini's the junior. Okay.
Yeah, she's the only junior.
Yeah, she is indeed. So as someone once said, if they're going to get Mount Carmel, this might be the year.
This is the year.
All right, trying to get something set up. They go to Wyndham. They get it back out front to Temple. Picked up by Whitman. Back to Temple. And they get it across the hull. Wow. Frenetic to say the least. They go inside to Whitman. She has it rejected by Reno. To Fletcher, and we're coming the other way. Ayers. Right side to Chapman. Inside low. They turned it over. It'll be Bloomsburg basketball. 20-7 here. 13-point lead for the Lady Tornadoes. This is Whitman. High post to Klinger, the left-hander down the lane, throws it up, won't go home. Reno sweeps the boards. Long lead inside for Fletcher. Doesn't get the layup, but she'll go to the line to shoot two.
I really like Fletcher's improvement all through the year, Tommy. She's gotten better, more confident, starting to call for the ball a little bit. And I think she's going to end up being a real nice basketball player.
She got some considerable time last year coming off the bench. And, you know, it makes the first. She'll get another. As a sophomore, as a starter, takes a while for your, to get comfortable out there.
Absolutely.
You have a tendency to rush everything. I think she's settling down into a nice player. Second one's on the way. Made them both.
Now 4 for 4 from the line. 6 total points.
They'll stick with the press. 22-7. The lead is 15. Long lead inside, and having it rejected is Whitman, and Bernini has it. Bernini on the run. Cross to Ayers. Ayers looking for something. Nothing here. Gets a screen. Still nothing. A jump ball, I believe, and it'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. A little sloppy right there.
Yep.
I'm going to clean that up a little bit. Again, slow it down, bring it out, and see what we can do. This is Bernini. She gets it into Ayers. Under 3 to go. First half, 22-7. Tom Ryan, Jose Gonzalo from the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School, WKMC TV. Executive producer, Mr. Dave McPhee. Now we get a call. That's 2 carries called in this game, which is 2 more than I've seen called all year.
Different crew.
Well, very few people call a carry anymore ever.
Especially since the way the pros show you how to play basketball.
Right? Yeah. And how about the other thing you never see called anymore is 3 seconds.
No, they call. I hear everyone calling for it.
Never get it. Substitutions now as Shedleski comes back in. Fletcher comes out. Kreischer in there for Bloomsburg as Whitman comes out. So now we're set. Temple, Hull, Kreischer, Klinger, and Wyndham in there for the Lady Panthers. 2.5 to go first half. Klinger, a little fadeaway to lefty, fires and hits. 22-9. Ayers will bring it up. This is Chapman. Good move right there. Al missed the layup, but there's Reno to clean it up. 24-9 and 30-second timeout or a full timeout? Full timeout. 2:04 to go. We'll take a break. Back after this. We are back, 24 from a homestanding Mount Carmel area, 9 for the visiting Bloomsburg Panthers, Lady Panthers. And let's see who they run out there. Shedleski, Chapman, Ayers, Renault, and Bernini. Kreischer, Temple, Hull, Wyndham, and Klinger for the Lady Panther. Under 2 minutes to go, first half. Kreischer off the bench fires, not good. Tip to Chapman, she gets it to Ayers and he'll walk it up. Whitman getting ready to come back in. Shedleski. And Whitman back in. Who's going to come out? Kreischer going to come out. And the Panthers will put it in play. Minute and 35 to go.
9 turnovers for Red tonight, Tommy. 8 for Bloom.
So we got 17 in the first half. Long three. Not there for Klinger. She gets her own rebound. Now she lost it. Oh, brother. It's going to be Bloomsburg basketball. Substitution now for Mount Carmel area as Maggie McCracken comes in and Chapman comes out.
So very typical of Lisa Verano coach teams where people are on the floor, Tommy. There's no lack of hustle.
There's only one person that rarely comes out, though, isn't there? Klinger fires. Not good. Tipped around. Wyndham knocks it down. 24-11. And how many does she have just off the top of your head? She have 8 of them? Minute to go.
No, Wyndham only has 2, Tommy.
Is that her
Klinger.
first basket?
Yep.
Hard to believe. Chapman. Shedleski kicks it out. Chapman. Good move by Shedleski, and it goes home. Good for her. Good effort. Off the screen, 26-11. Here's the long lead for Wyndham. Lays it up, not good. Didn't get the call. Temple throws it up, won't go home. Hustling inside is Wyndham. It's on the deck. It'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. Well, they're letting them play a little bit. 26-11, the lead is 15. This will be the final shot, I would think.
Looks that way.
Of the first half as they walk it up. Ayers still in control, 8 seconds. They better hurry. Shedleski to Reno inside bucket. How about that? 28-11. 3 seconds to go. And that'll do it. We've played 16 minutes of basketball for the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School, where the homestanding Red Tornadoes have 28. The visiting Panthers have 11. We'll be back with all of the halftime arithmetic in just a moment. We are back. It's halftime. Mount Carmel area 28. The visiting Bloomsburg Lady Panthers 11. And here with the arithmetic is Jose Gonzalo.
Real quickly for Bloomsburg, Tommy, I have Temple with a 3. I have Klinger with 6. Wyndham with 2 for a total of 11 points. Mount Carmel, Danny Ray Reno with 11. Lauren Shedleski with 8. Caroline Fletcher with 6. Brooke Bernini with 1. And Maggie McCracken with the 2. Mount Carmel shot 10 of 25. Bloomsburg shot 4 of 25 in the first half. Mount Carmel 6 of 8 from the line. Bloomsburg 2 for 2. Turnovers, Mount Carmel 10, Bloomsburg 8.
Excuse me.
Not a real well-played game. Mount Carmel's doing what they need to do to come out with the W, which is what I think what Lisa's bottom line is. But she's playing a lot of people, playing hard.
Well, these are the games you have to win.
Yeah.
You have to win these kind of games. And she's mixed her lineup up pretty well. Same with the coach from Bloom, Coach Whitman. He's got people running in and out of there as well.
Yeah, he does.
But you made a very salient point at the top of the broadcast in that they're young, just like Mount Carmel area is young. Wyndham's only a sophomore, and I like her potential. I think she could be a very good player.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Let's see who's going out there now. Bernini, Shedleski, Fletcher, Reno, and Ayers. It is Whitman, Temple, Kelsey Wyndham, Klinger, and Hull. Here we go.
Tommy, real quickly, too, I had Reno for 9 boards in the first half. So she's had 11 out of 15 games with double-doubles, and she's certainly on her way tonight.
She sure is. There's Wyndham firing, not good. And we get a foul. Wyndham will go to the line. Now, I know you can't keep every stat. I'd say she has at least 4 or 5 block shots.
She has 4.
Okay.
I have 4. Yep.
So she could get a triple-double.
But she
really?
Yeah. But she's also making a huge difference there, where so many things went away from the middle just because she was there.
Exactly. Wyndham drops it through. Opening moments of the third quarter. Tom Ryan, Jose Gonzalo. Send it to you here over WKMC TV, YouTube, and around the world. Second one up. Good.
Bloom stays perfect at the line.
We're up 15. Ayers will bring it up. Well, let's take a look. There's a long 3 by Bernini. Won't get there. And it'll be Panther basketball. I'm trying to really didn't get a good look at that Bloomsburg D. We'll take a look here the next time they come down the floor.
Looks like we're going to put some pressure on.
There's a long lead for Wyndham, who goes to the hole, leaves it up, and in left hand's at home. So she's getting warmed up. She's got 4 in the quarter. 28-15. Now what do we got here? Yeah, same box in one situation.
5 looks more like a man, Tom, no?
No, watch 4.
But with the help.
Yeah, see now they got her boxed, and if she comes, stepped on the end line. They got her boxed, and then who's ever in the back, usually Zender will come over and help out. But I think it's a great concept. Unfortunately, they're struggling a little bit to stop her. Temple loses it. Who's got it? Bernini. There's Bernini. Ayers. Ayers looking for room. Nothing there. Oh, nice pass inside to Fletcher. She missed the layup. But what a feed from Ayers. Bloomsburg with the basketball. Temple quickly ahead on the left side. The left-handed Klinger fires around the rim, and it won't go home. Fletcher with the board. Here we come the other way. Ayers off the window, knocks it down. Her first 2, 30-15.
Tom, is her first shot.
I know that.
You know,
she got to take a couple more around that perimeter. The more you can, obviously, if you can hit from the perimeter, it's going to open up things even more for Danny Ray. Klinger in low. Zentner spins, throws it up, not good. Rebound knocked around. Here's Ayers. Third quarter action, 30-15. Fletcher. Bernini. Ayers, Bernini. Threw it away. So Bloomsburg will get it. And put it in play, and Temple will bring it up. Paige Temple, a sophomore. Wyndham. Kicks it back out to Temple. Whitman looking inside. Wyndham has it. Oh, got to get a foul.
Oh.
So she'll go to the line to shoot, too. Kelsey Wyndham, a sophomore. And that foul is going to be on Danny Ray Reno, her second, team second. Yeah, let's see what Wyndham can do at the line. She has been there before, I believe, Jose.
Yes, she has. She's 2 for 2.
Whoa. Circled the drain and went down. Coming in now is Hull, and coming out of there is going to be Zentner. Wyndham will get another. Second one's on the way. Made them both.
He's perfect.
Now we get some full court pressure. Let's see how this works out. Shedleski double team. That's where you want it. Get it there. You throw the lob. Yep.
Good look.
See that one coming. 32-17. Wyndham. Or make, yep,
nice
make it
shot.
Wyndham. Dumps it down. 32-19. We're going to get a travel. Bloomsburg basketball. Zentner in.
That's 10 for Wyndham. Double digits.
Well, she had what? 2 at halftime.
She only had 2. She has all 8 this half.
32-19. Lead is 12. 13 make it. All right, Ayers will bring it up. Boy, she can handle a rock.
Yes, she
There's
can.
no doubt about that. There's Shedleski firing, and down the well it goes. Lauren Shedleski from downtown Billy Penn. The lead is 16.
It's 4th assist for Ayers.
Wyndham, cross court. Klinger fires. Got it. A ringtail howitzer. 35-22. The lead is 13. Well, I will say this. The Lady Panthers a lot more. Oh, nice move. Get in. Yes.
She's got to do more.
Shaking and baking. 37-22.
Nice move, Lauren.
Can Bernini save it? She cannot. It'll be Panther basketball. 4:17 left to go in the third quarter. Tom Ryan, Jose Gonzalo having some fun here on the campus of Mount Carmel Area High School.
Bloomsburg winning the quarter, 11-9.
How about that? High post. Klinger. Nope. Reno. Got a girl. Kicks it off and throws it away. When you get that window, you got to take it. Whitman. Reno with the steal. Look out. Danny Ray. She'll go to the bucket to shoot, too.
Nice job.
Excellent. Moves pretty well. She's a legitimate what?
6'1",
Yeah.
legitimate.
Yep.
I don't think she realizes her full potential yet.
Only a sophomore.
I think after this year, she'll realize how
Got the roll.
good she can be and begin to work on the little things like footwork and quickness and catching the ball. I think she'll be an outstanding player the next 2 years.
She certainly has a bright future. Well, she's a little better than 50% at the foul line
Yeah,
tonight.
3 for 4, man.
Yep, there you go. Lead is
That's
17.
because of that foot placement.
I'll tell you what, brother, you don't miss a thing.
You still like the ponytail, though, huh?
Let me tell you something. Hold on.
Yep.
Over the years, you think about this, how many girls' teams have been in this gym where they didn't have a pony? Every girl didn't have a ponytail. You rarely see a high school girl without a ponytail. You got 10 people out there now. How many ponytails? 10.
Every one of them.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're right, Tom. Now, that's an astute observation.
But we've talked about that a couple of times. That every team, all the girls have ponytail. There's a long 3. Not going to get there by Hull, and they get it over to Ayers. Lauren Ayers.
That's it, Lauren.
And on the run. Fletcher, I think she got fouled, and she did. That'll be the second team on the Lady Panthers. Ayers will put it in play. There's the lob inside. Turnover, maybe. Oh, there's going to be a foul. It's either going to be on Fletcher or Ayers. Let's see. Going to be on Fletcher. And that is her first.
I missed the lights up on the scoreboard tonight, Tommy. I wonder why they did away with the names and the lights.
Don't know that. And you're right, neither are there. And it'll stay Bloomsburg basketball. How about that? Substitution now. Coming into the ball game for Mount Carmel area is Maggie McCracken. And coming out of there is Carolyn Fletcher. Bloom will put it in play. 2:45 to go, 39-22 to lead at 17. Around the horn they go. Corner, Hall in low. Zentner spins, tied up.
Good hustle.
Yep, McCracken comes in, gets a
Yes,
jump
she
ball.
does.
Yep.
There's another girl that's improved tremendously since the start of the season.
Bloomsburg takes a full timeout. 2:29 to go, so we back after this. We're back, 39-22, Mount Carmel area by 17. I believe while we have a minute here, we should mention the Dimnick brothers who will have spoken by the time this airs.
Yep.
Total amount of offense?
Well, 10,900 rushing yards, but 9,977 all-purpose yards, totaling 11.35 miles,
How about
Tommy.
that? Long lead. Down the lane, and she's hammered, didn't get the roll. So Ellen Hull will go to the line to shoot, too.
A lot of yards, though, huh?
Oh, 11 miles is the distance, I think, from Shamokin to Ashland. If you want to put it in proper perspective.
1,341 points, too, that
Wow.
comes out to.
Good. Get another. First points of the game, I believe, for Ellen.
It is.
She'll get another.
Geez, I'm using 2 pens and 3 pieces of paper, and you have that in your head, Tom.
Second one's up. Another rebound for.
Yep, that's number 11, so she does have her double-double.
And she has what, 4 or 5 blocks?
If she has 4 blocks and 15 points.
This is Chapman, or McCracken, I should say. She brings it back out front. This is Chapman. McCracken also in there. Top of the key, Renault. Shedleski. Back out front to McCracken. Nice move. Has it rejected by Zentner. It's off McCracken out of bounds. It'll be Bloomsburg basketball as Paige Temple comes back in. And coming out of there is Kaylee Zentner. Minute and 48 to go, third quarter. 39-23. And they will walk it up. Pace has slowed down a little bit here in the third quarter for both teams.
Yeah.
Klinger going to get the foul. That will be. It could be team foul. I got number 6. So the rest of the way, the Lady Panthers will be shooting 1-on-1. Klinger, right side. Temple fires, spins out of there. Reno with another board. That's amazing that the official out front made the call.
Happens in football games all the time.
Well, they got it right. They got it the right way.
Yeah.
But the guy underneath had nothing. And here's the lob to Reno. Did she lose it? Yes, she did. Minute and 21 to go, third quarter, lead is 16. Wyndham block.
Another block.
Good effort right there by Riley Klinger, and she'll go to line to shoot a couple, team 7, but this is a 2-shot foul. Klinger also a sophomore.
These two teams are going to meet each other a couple times over the next few years.
Next to first as Fletcher and Ayers come back in. And somebody else has to come out, right?
No, they have 5 out.
That's
there.
right. Ayers was talking to Coach Ferrano. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you have to start with 5, but you can play with 2. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
All right. There's a missed foul shot.
There's a big board. Oh.
Can't bring it down. As soon as you bring it down, guys my size get in there, but it'll be Mount Carmel area basketball. Now they're going to stack them up. And they get it to Ayers. And that's the person you want to have it with 69 seconds left to go in the third quarter. This is Chapman, Reno, Ayers. Lob inside, lost it out of bounds. Kendra Loff into the ball game for the Lady Panthers. Whitman out of there. And Loff is a senior. Got a little playing time here, under a minute to go in the third quarter. Caught Wyndham by surprise, but she recovered. This is Temple, Wyndham. Temple. In the corner, Wyndham for 3. Not there. Coming out of their errors, and Wyndham's going to commit the foul. That'll stop the clock with 28 seconds left to go. It's only the third team on Bloomsburg, so the Red Tornadoes will put it in play. Kind of missed that pep band tonight, Jose.
Well, that's always exciting when they're there. They do such a great job.
And it just adds to the aura, if you will. Follow up nicely by Chapman. She gets the bucket. Fletcher couldn't get it down, but Chapman was right there to lead us 17, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Real nice leak out, run out.
Beautiful. Loft back out front. Klinger with a long 3. Yep. And that will be Lauren's.
It says first.
First, okay. I was reading it.
Reading it backwards.
I was indeed. But General Patton was dyslexic, so it's okay if I am.
Dyslexic?
Yeah, dyslexic. See, that's all part of it. See?
Yeah, it is.
Oh boy, she knocks the
She's
first one down.
5 for 5.
She had a big quarter here.
Yes, she has.
I hope you didn't jinx her. And you
I
did. That'll be the last play of the third quarter. We've played 24 minutes of basketball here at Mount Carmel Area High School. Homestanding Later Tornadoes 41, the visiting Panthers 25. Back after this. Fourth and final quarter, turning for home. 16-point lead, 41-25.
Yeah, Wyndham with 9 1/4 there, Tommy.
Yep.
She really did a nice job in helping him stay at 16-point deficit from 15 at the half.
I think she's a good player. She's only a sophomore. Okay, Klinger on the run. A little left-hander fires it up, not good. Rebound. Klinger on the deck, jump ball. Mount Carmel area basketball. How many ponytails you count out there?
Well, we're holding at 10.
Yes, we are.
I looked at the benches. We can't lose no matter.
No, and you
can
know
say
what?
10.
If we get to 11, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
This is Ayers, foul line. Good hustle by Shedleski, lays it up and in. Lauren Shedleski averts a turnover and turns it into a bucket. 43-25, the lead is 18.
That's 13 for Lauren.
Oh, a nice move to the basket by Whitman, didn't get the roll. Got a jump ball as Wyndham goes to the deck. It'll stay Bloomsburg area basketball. Turning for home, 7:23 to go, 43-25.
Wide open.
And a three-point
You're
try
kidding.
coming up. Fouls on Fletcher.
When I said wide open, Fletch wasn't even in the picture.
And we're sitting in judgment here, I understand that, but the foul was clearly after the shot. So it should have been one-on-one. Let's see if she can make three. First one's up, got it. Made two. My buddy Larry O'Rourke used to say, nobody makes three. Well, let's see. Let's see if Paige Temple can go for the hat trick. Missed it.
Larry O'Rourke.
Yep, the big
Sage
kahuna.
old mine.
Yeah. Larry was personal friends with James Naismith.
Helped him with the basket.
Absolutely, and the rules. Ayers. Straight man now for...
Was still the help down
yeah,
underneath.
they're boxing her down in as best they can. Stay Bloom basketball. Substitution now as Hull comes back in, and coming out of there is going to be Zentner. One thing for both of these ball clubs, regardless of the outcome this evening, these young kids are getting a ton of playing time
Yes,
this
they
year.
are.
A ton. Oh, a nice inbound.
Nice look.
Bernini knocks it down. Nice play. Bernini came off the screen, knocked it home. 6:49 to go. 45-27, lead is 18. Nothing doing. Back out front, Wyndham. Klinger fires it up. Not good.
Whoa, Danny with, nope, LA with it.
Oh, LA with a little wheeling and dealing. Comes over here on the left side of Shedleski. Ayers. Shedleski. Oh, beautiful
Nice
pass.
pass.
Beautiful feed to Reno, and the lead is 20. Biggest lead of the night. 6:14 to go.
That's 17 for Reno.
This is Whitman. Klinger.
Oh,
Long three, not going to get there. And now you get a foul 94 feet away. Team's fourth. Foul is going to be on Gabriella Whitman. Kreischer going to come in. Lexi Kreischer in, Whitman out of there. That is her first. Nope, I stand corrected. He gives that foul to Temple. So it's her first. Okay, Bernini will bring it up. Fletcher. Got it.
good use of the body.
She gets double numbers. It'll be the first time all year, I would believe. 49-27. She's got 8, right?
She's got 8.
Kreischer has it blocked by
Block
Reno.
and a rebound.
How many blocks? Come on.
That's 5. That's 6.
Fletcher missed the layup. Follow up, not good. Granny Ray, not good. She'll get a third chance, not good. Wow, you cannot give any team 4 chances. And they go inside to Reno this time, and she gets hammered by Wyndham. And now we got a technical foul, I think, coming here. Let's see what happens. So I don't know if the technical on Wyndham, it's 2 fouls. It's the personal foul, and the technical's also a personal
foul. They shoot
foul.
the technical first, no?
Good question. I think you're probably doesn't matter because they're going to get the ball. You shoot the technicals.
Well, each one he gets the heat sheet's going to want Ayers to shoot him rather than Reno.
I would think
at
so.
a 73% shooter compared to
50.
Yeah. No, she's going to let Shedleski shoot it. Okay. She's a 59% shooter.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Lauren Shedleski, 5:12 to go. We got a personal and a technical. I believe both were on Wyndham, by the way.
It says she has. It's on 15. Yeah, that's Wyndham.
Yep. Makes the second.
That's 14 for Lauren.
You know what? It was only their 16th foul. So it wasn't
a shooting foul.
Evidently not. It certainly looked like one.
Yeah, it sure did.
But they didn't do that. So it's 50-27. 23-point lead. Yes, it certainly looked like a shooting foul. Bernini in low to Reno, spins, puts it up. Good. She drew the foul.
Impossible to stop.
Yep. That foul is going to go on Bloomsburg, Riley Klinger, and Reno at the line to shoot. Ooh. Shoot one. Missed it. Yep. Temple.
I missed it.
So did he. 52-27 at the line to shoot a couple. Just having some fun here, guys. The game is getting more and more difficult to officiate at every level. Kids are quicker, kids are faster, kids are stronger.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
And then we won't even go to the pro level.
Knocks that one down, does Paige Temple. She'll get another. You know, there's some talk that the NBA is thinking about going to 4.
Get the floors a little crowded, huh?
Yeah. It's a bigger floor. She makes the second, makes
yeah,
them
but the
both.
players are so much bigger.
True. Speaking of the pros, I want to get this stat of the day.
Oh, right.
As soon as we get
what, the fine on the defensive back from the Rams?
No. Did they fine him?
Yes, they did.
According to the officials, he didn't do anything.
Right.
This is Ayers. 4.5 to go. Left side of Bernini. There's the backdoor pass. Reno.
She walked.
Oh, she got the foul in the bucket.
Did he give her the bucket?
I think he did. 2 shots.
2 shots. No bucket. I thought she walked.
He just asked her if it went in. The ball did go in.
Yes, it
correct?
did.
Yes.
They better talk about this.
Yep, to get it right, that's the whole idea.
I thought it was good.
I did too. Let's see what they decide. On Klinger. Nope. On the floor. Speaking of the NBA, on this day in history, she's going to get 2. Yeah, well, if it was on the floor, it has to be 1 and 1. It can't be 2.
That's right. And if it was a shot, it went in.
Yeah, here it is. It's 1 and 1.
Boy.
On this day in 1960, and this continues my campaign about who was the greatest offensive player in NBA history. NBA rookie Wilt Chamberlain rolled for 58 points and 42 rebounds against the Detroit Pistons. 52 and 48.
Rookie.
Yep, 58 and 42, rookie.
Well, I think with all the James Harden stuff now, with him scoring 50 over 5 times, I think Wilt had over 116 games
Oh, yes.
or something like that.
If you look in the NBA record book, I mean, his records are unreal.
You're right.
And
Another block,
yep.
another rebound.
I might point out, let's get the airs here. Let's get set up. That in those days, the best players in the world. Oh, nice play. Now we got an intentional foul. Oh, brother. Basket counts. So she gets 2 shots.
Well, that bucket was good.
So the intentional foul is 2 shots and the basketball back.
After she shoots this. Does she shoot the intentionals?
Yes. Because she was the person that was fouled. All right, let's see. All right, there's missed it. Okay, now she'll shoot. No, she should. I don't think. She should get another foul shot.
Well, no. Didn't we say the bucket was good?
Right.
So she shot the and one.
Intentional fouls are 2 shots plus the ball.
Well, he only gave her 1.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's right. That's what they're saying. She should have got another foul shot. Nice inside Bernini. Oh, it won't go home. There's a foul right there. We'll walk the other way and shoot 1-on-1 as Mount Carmel areas. Maggie McCracken commits the foul. We're up to 10, so we're into the double bonus. And coming in for Mount Carmel area now is going to be Jewel Scott, 5'6" junior. (55-29). 26-point lead. At the line is Ellen Hull. She'll get another. Substitution, Scott in and
Maggie out.
Yep. Or Molly. That's funny because when Anna Ditchy and I talked about this, she was saying that they're really, really difficult to tell apart. Now, is their older brother that linebacker?
Manis, the Ivy League champion.
Yes, and that's where he's at.
Yes,
at Princeton. Good
and,
for him.
You know, I was teasing the girls about, did they ever think about switching jerseys? Because one was splitting at the time and one was not. And I said, did you ever? Yeah, she said, we thought about it.
Reno with 2 more. Rumor has it there was a coach years ago did that. One of the twins was real good and the other one wasn't. So whenever the good one got in foul trouble, they switched jerseys. Now we get another foul here. That's going to go on Klinger. We'll walk the other way. 3:21 to go, 57-30. And
this fourth quarter can take longer than the whole game did so far, Tom.
Exactly.
Now, I get what you were talking about with the air conditioner, too, now.
Listen, and one other question. Mia Chapman, her brother.
Jack.
Yep. Tell you what, brother, he can play some football.
Yes, he can.
Wow.
Yes, he can. First underclassman achieve all-state status since 2013.
I'm telling you, he can
Dominic,
play.
yes, he can. He did a real nice job this year.
Second one's on the way. Missed him. 57-30, lead 27, 3:19 to play. Whitman fires, not good.
There's a not so good looking shot.
Well, you're down 27, 3 minutes to go. I'm firing.
no matter what.
Exactly. It's not going to cost you the game. See, that's what I like about her. Just get out of my way.
Get out of my way. Leave me alone.
I'll get it up. And she did. 3 minutes to play. Kreischer going to come back in. Here's the lob inside the Reno, and she's fouled
that
again.
That time she is fouled.
Klinger, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. She's been a frequent flyer as far as the foul line goes tonight.
Yeah, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
This will make 8.
And she's 3 for 6.
Okay, well, about her average.
Yep.
Second one, first one's on the wing. Good. That's another. a Kreischer into the ball game, and that would be Lexi Kreischer. These two clubs could meet again. I think Bloom's AA, were they not?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's 22 for Danny Ray.
And makes the second.
23 points, 18 boards.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks.
Almost a triple-double.
Almost. We still have 248.
I know, you never know. Here's a long three. Not good. Reno with another board.
Nope.
Knocked away.
Nope.
Coming out there with it is Hull. Kreischer. Inside. Zentner travel. The only quadruple double that I'm aware of was Nicole Schroyer at Lord's.
Nikki was a great basketball
Best
player.
basketball player Lord's, female basketball Lord's ever had.
I agree with you.
Not only is she the all-time leading scorer and rebounder, she is also in the Mount St. Mary's Hall of Fame, 1,000-point scorer at the Mount, played in the NCAA tournament. But against Schuylkill Haven, she had doubles in points, assists, rebounds, and steals.
Wow.
Great player.
And I felt bad for her always because she didn't win that state championship. They
next
won
year
it the
they
next
did.
year with little sister.
Yeah, and you know what? She in the game they lost to Bishop Guilfoyle, she was the high scorer. I was at, of course, both games, and she was the high scorer in the game they lost. But I'll tell you what, she could really, really play.
Yeah, I saw her play a lot of games, Tommy. She was same age as my daughter, and I guess they played each other from when they were on C team.
Sure.
At West Catholic and St. Mary's, and a lot of good battles. St. Mary won most of those, but we lost the battles in the high school.
All righty, 2:29 to go. 59-30. The lead is 29 now. Substitutions from Mount Carmel area. Madison Soski is in there, along with Mia Chapman.
And Molly McCracken
is in there, and Maggie McCracken is in there, and Jill Scott.
And Maggie's playing center.
Looks that way. Now we got a foul. Nope. 3-second violation.
Wow, now we're going to call it.
2:12 to go. 59-30. Zentner. Whitman. Oh, good follow by Kreischer as she knocks it down. Under 2 minutes, 2 to go. 59-32. Stick around. Jose will have the arithmetic at the completion of the game. And we get a minute here. We have to talk about the crew. What an outstanding job they've done tonight. So lob inside. Scott gets hammered. So that will give us a chance to talk about the crew and how appreciative we are of the job they do. Cameras tonight, Zoe Psycho, Samantha Satney, and Jake Evans. Productions assistants, Aaron Bossler, Darren Rosenstein. Jewel at the line, she'll get another. Graphics, J. Lee Gonzalez, and the master control, Doherty Fesniak. Doing an outstanding job. Left-hander throws a second one up and in. So thanks to all the guys on the crew, and of course the executive producer, the legendary Dave McPhee. 60-32, 28-point lead.
Doherty, that famous libero from the Our Lady of Lourdes volleyball team.
Listen, Doherty's telling me she's over at Bloom now. She's going to Penn State. There's a spinning move and a foul. So that foul, I believe, is going to go on Mount Carmel area's Molly McCracken. Let's take a look. Yep. And at the line to shoot two is Kelsey Zentner. First one's up. Not good. She'll get another. What is step program for these kids is great.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
Man.
I feel sorry for them in a way, though, that they missed their senior year of school back at the high school. But certainly down the road, they end up with 25 or 30 college credits and save a ton of money if they can get finished in 3 years.
Absolutely. I think it's a great thing. Of course, they love it because they only go to school 3 days a week.
Yep, and they're done by noon.
Yeah, sure. Nothing wrong with that. And there's a nice move down the lane. Can't finish, and now we get a foul as Chapman couldn't get it to go down. Let's little Scott, and she's tooting the double bonus. 57 seconds left to go. Fires it up there, not good. She'll get another. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight. Mount Carmel Area's record will move to
8-8.
There you go. Second one's up and good. You know, and you could have got a lot of people who think that wasn't going to happen this year, and they're playing pretty well for an all underclassmen team. It'll be Mount Carmel Area basketball. 49 seconds left to go.
You know, they lost to a Royal Sock. They lost to a really good Southern team. They lost to a fantastic Dunmore team. It's not like we've lost to slouches, and she'll have them playing where she wants them by the end of the season.
Well, that's when it's important to be good. Not in December. It's important to be good in February and March. Chapman backs it out. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay. Mount Carmel Area basketball with 30 seconds to go. The WKMC TV traffic helicopter high above the parking lot as people begin to head for the exits. There's a cross-court pass to McCracken. Not going to get there. And it was Maggie McCracken. Now do we have a foul or not out of bounds? Out of bounds with 26 seconds left to go. Oh, we got a foul.
Nope.
That's going to be on Mount Carmel Area. Jules Scott. So we'll walk the length of the floor and shoot two. This has been a very long fourth quarter. A lot of foul shots.
Yeah.
Well, they're both have committed 10.
Yes, at least, yep. They stop putting it up there after 10, don't they?
They do. First one's good. One on the way. Not good. Follows the wrong shot. Not good. Gets it up again. Get in there. Good effort right there.
Bucket.
She earned it. 61-36. 61-36. Oh, boy. 8 seconds. Pull up and shoot it.
Somebody do it.
Well, and that's going to do it. Final score, Mount Carmel Area, 61. Bloomsburg, 36. Jose will be back with the stats right after this. We are back as the Mount Carmel area Lady Tornadoes defeat the Bloomsburg Lady Panthers by a score of 61-36. Bloomsburg will fall to 5-11. Mount Carmel area will even their record at 8-8. And here with the numbers is Jose Gonzalo.
Tommy first for Bloomsburg. Temple with a nice 7 points on the night. Zentner with 1. Klinger with 10. Wyndham with 11. Hall with 5. And Kreischer with 2. For Mount Carmel, Danny Ray with the big night once again. 23 points, 18 rebounds, 7 blocks. Lauren Ayers with 4. Lauren Shaleski with a great night, I think tying her season high at 17. Fletch maybe with her high at 8. Brooke Bernini with 3. Chap with 2. Scott with 3. And Maggie McCracken with the 2. 61-36, a good win for Mount Carmel. I think Lisa has them where she wants them to go right now, and hopefully it'll continue that way.
All righty, Jose, always good to work with you, and it gives me an opportunity to tell everyone that's listening out there that you are one of the great natural resources here for Mount Carmel area, and the amount of work you do on behalf of these kids, the athletes, male, female, all sports, is something that is valued. And certainly, when you decide to retire, they're going to have to hire a couple people to take your place. I really mean that. You do such a great job. Anywhere you go, people ask a question, and the answer is, I don't know, but I think I can tell you right now, Jose knows who did it for Mount Carmel. So appreciate working with you. Always good to see you. And had some fun tonight. Hope you did, too.
Thank you, Tom. I enjoyed it very much. Always fun working with you. And you certainly are the counterpoint to me as far as knowledge, and even better at, because you have it from a bunch of schools, not just one, and everybody's lucky to have you doing games for them as well.
I appreciate that very much. We're going to get out of here, but before we do, once again, I want to talk about the crew and what an outstanding job they did. Zoe Psycho, Samantha Settee, and Jake Evans on cameras, Aaron Bossler, Darren Rosenstein on production assistants, graphics, J. Lee Gonzalez, and the master control, Doherty Fesniak, and the executive producer is Dave McPhee. Once again, Mount Carmel area wins this thing by a score of 61-36. For Jose Gonzalo and Tom Ryan say thank you for watching. And Paula Margaret, I'm on my way. Until next time, this is Tom Ryan saying so long, everybody.